Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I said I'm already getting wound down, I think, knowing that I'm going to have a few days off. I seem to get these signs now that say to me it's time to go. And I do look tired today, but I don't have any makeup on, so otherwise you're going to write. So you look like you need a break, Yvonne. You're looking really tired. No, I feel really good. I just need to have a few days off. I just need to reconnect, that's all. I feel like sometimes when you're working all the time that you don't have time to do your own meditation practice. You don't really have time to tune into what you need as an individual or as an independent person. And I feel like my work depends on me having those opportunities. I've got a course that I haven't finished doing. I want to do some stuff in my garden. Just normal stuff. All right. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Now, I've been doing these readings for a really long time, and I'm never stopped being amazed at the way Spirit works with me. I am so honoured by their presence in my life, and that's why I need to really take time out at the moment. When I do something like I just did here, I realise that there is something very important about to happen for many of us in our lives. There is some sort of new start coming in, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your work, your love life, whatever it is. The Ace of Swords for me is a very big indication that something is about to happen that's huge, that's going to really give you clarity. And I knew this year was going to be a big year for me. But when I pull the Ace of Swords first card in two different decks for two different readings, I know that there's a very potent message coming through here. And for many of us, it's about having some sort of truth or clarity on how to move forward. Now, for some of us, it will be to do with our work, the direction we're going in our work, what we want to do. It may be that you're stepping up, you're becoming much more potent in the work you're doing. It may be taking a new direction. It may be that you're starting a new career. The Ace of Swords for me, and this guy's holding a key, which makes it even more pertinent to me, is there some sort of indication that a truth is coming through that's going to help you move forward from something. It is giving you some clarity and helping you see something in a very different way. Now, I know that many of us are working on our past stuff. Many of us have been doing that for a very long time, and sometimes I feel like it's a never-ending story, and that's okay. I'm good with it. But sometimes when I'm starting to realize certain things, that's when I realise how much we're going through to become the people that we were meant to be. The Ace of Swords for me is such a potent card. It's always been my favourite. I'm going to get really emotional. It's always been my favourite tarot card because it means a lot to me, about standing in your truth, standing up for what you believe in, standing for what you see yourself as. And for many of us, this stepping into this truthful version of ourselves is represented so beautifully in the Ace of Swords, and we got it again. Somebody is coming in with some sort of truth here. The Knight of Wands is a very passionate, sort of driven card, and in this particular deck he's no different in that he or she is coming to bring some sort of message here. This is a message that you have been waiting for. It could be the promise of something new. It could be a new career opportunity, but it's definitely coming your way. And Ten of Wands tells me here that you can put down all of the past that you've been carrying, all of the energy of what you've left behind here. It's about having a brand new start. You're clearing the energy. Look at that, Two of Wands coming through again. You're on a crossroads, you're on a path. There is a new direction being opened up for you, and you're following. Look, the world is always in the hands of the person with the Two of Wands, and always sort of represents a new beginning. You could be breaking into the international market, for example, with that World card. It could be that you've got an opportunity to travel. For many of us, it's probably about coming out of lockdown, truth be known, but that's not the point. We've all got us sick of it this time around, but so ready. And I mean, we've really we've really managed to sort of get on top of this virus as best as we could have done. When you see how much damage it's sort of done in other countries, you sort of realise that we've had it very, very lucky here, even though, God bless, that we've lost so many people. At the end of the day, we've still, for many of us, have got families who've stayed intact through this whole process. So the Two of Wands says to me, there's a new direction that you're going here. There is some sort of indication here. The Three of Wands too. There's future. Ten of Cups. Planning for the future. Don't you love that card? Look at it. Planning for the future. That's the rainbow. Something here is going to give you an opportunity for like a new life, a new existence, a new way of doing things, a new way of being. For some of you, that truth, I feel like, is some sort of union coming through for you. So let's see how we go. All right, so we have the King of Swords, and this is a person coming in with the truth, no doubt about it in my mind. Now, this particular deck has female kings as well, so that's their addition to the deck. The King of Swords is a card that talks about Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but this is a person who is approaching you with a lot of logic, and I got that in the What's Cracking reading, that this is a very, I almost want to stay staid and sober conversation you're about to have with someone here. Somebody is coming in to express something to you, and they're very, very composed in doing this. It's not an overly emotional person. This is a person who just wants to be completely truthful. But they are coming in with the Ace of Swords. So very similar energy to the What's Cracking reading right here. Okay, we have the Hermit card coming through with the Five of Swords and the King of Cups showing his head again here. So water energy again. I feel like this King of Cups may be representing a water sign, but it feels to me more this energy of withheld love. Or, you know, I always talk about the King of Cups. He feels love like anybody else. He really does. But his love is contained. He's not always open with his emotions like the Queen. He tends to keep himself quite contained within that energy. And this, whoever this person is coming forward here, has something that they need to say, something they need to speak up about. We also have Virgo energy coming through here as well. So you could be dealing with someone who is heavily Virgo in their chart. You may not have heard from this person for a while, because I feel like it's almost like they've pulled themselves away from the world. But if you have heard from this person, they may never have disclosed certain things to you. I feel like this person's sort of been very trapped in an energy that they've never expressed. But I feel like this is coming through here, and this person's going to, Eight of Wands, there's communication. But it's not looking like an incredibly emotional communication. It's not looking like this person is revealing something about their feelings. It's more like they want to have some sort of conversation, some explanation, some opening up with you. And I find that interesting that there is an opening here, because it feels like this person is allowing something to come through, but I feel that you're getting some sort of explanation here. Knight of Pentacles, a lot of repeat cards here with the Nine of Cups. Ooh. This is something you've wished for. Maybe you've always wanted the truth. Or King of Swords coming through as the masculine energy here with the Six of Swords and the Magician. I feel like this person's moved away from something, for sure. They've left something behind here. And I can't help thinking with the What's Cracking reading, it sort of felt like some sort of addiction, some sort of problem that maybe they've had to go through counselling for, or maybe had to go through some sort of detox. It does feel like detoxing, it really does. But whether it's detoxing from a personal situation, a personal energy, there is definitely this feeling. Let me put some more cards on it. So the Ace of Swords. So there's a truth coming, no doubt about it. It's coming in very quickly here as well. And I feel like it's going to allow you to put some sort of burden down, because you've got an opportunity here to take a brand new direction. I feel like somehow or another you feel like you're at some sort of crossroads here. But I don't feel like it's a crossroads because of this person. I feel like you're getting the answers to something you're seeking. So maybe this person is giving you answers to a situation that may be opening you up to move in a brand new direction. Because I see you focused on the future here, and you're focused on your Ten of Cups. So let's have a look and see. So what I see here is I see 3 kings. So I'm wondering for some of you if you have moved on to somebody new. Because I feel like with this King of Swords, King of Cups, there feels like there's 2 energies here, and maybe that's why the 2 of Wands is here for some of you too. You may have moved on, but I feel like you've left behind some sort of unspoken communication, and I feel like this person wants to explain something to you here. I definitely feel here with this 6 of Swords, there's a movement towards your 9 of Cups. So you may be moving towards some sort of wish fulfillment. But I don't know what that means. If you've got 2 people here, it may mean a choice between 2 people, although that's very Lover's energy. All right, so we have the 3 of Cups coming through. So maybe the 3 of Cups is representing that you're in another situation. Maybe you left somebody behind and you've moved on. Okay, we have the Star card. This is all part of a destined thing. All right, and then we have the Devil again. Wow, all right. Well, they're certainly meaning to get this message through, aren't they? This card's almost, this reading is almost identical to what's cracking reading. This person has left something behind here with the Devil energy. Now, it could be that they were in another situation and were not committing to you, and you might have felt because of the other situation that they were committed to somebody else. That's possible. But whatever's happening here with the Star card, this is part of your destiny, and it does show me with the Devil card that something, whether that's detoxifying, whether it was an addiction, or whether this person was healing something else here that they didn't tell you about. But I feel like this person's gone through some pretty... 7 of Cups, okay. 2 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I feel really strongly that whatever is going on here, that now you have a decision to make. But there's an illusion here that somebody has to see through. And that was part of the whole process here. So what is this illusion? Is this illusion coming because you have to make a choice? Because it doesn't feel like it's that sort of illusion. There is something that you're cracking open here with the 7 of Cups. This is personal for you. Page of Pentacles. I feel like somehow or another, because I do have like 2 witch cards here. And I feel like somehow or another that this person returning may open something up for you here that brings wish fulfillment. But what I'm feeling like here, it has something to do with illusion. It has something to do with being trapped in some sort of illusion. Somebody's freeing you from it. Is it the Devil energy? Because I also have the Star card here as well. I just want to see if I can get a bit deeper on this. Because what it feels like to me is that this is opening a new door for you. It's not about this relationship. It's not about this union. It's not about this person. It's like it's opening a door for you to see something differently. It's opening you up for manifestation, wishes, something coming through here. But it's releasing you from a Devil energy. In the What's Cracking reading, it felt like it was releasing the other person. So maybe we've got 2 people who are reflecting each other in these 2 readings. All right, what is this illusion? All right, 6 of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Something to do with your past. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. It feels like to me with this Six of Pentacles that somehow or another you've carried something with you from your past that has not served you in regards to situations or relationships. You're about to crack this open and see what it is here. It's definitely something you've carried with you since childhood. Definitely something here. This Six of Pentacles, now Six of Pentacles for me always represents something reciprocal. So perhaps you're realizing here some sort of pattern where you don't always... I feel like I need another card. I can't quite get the energy. Three of Pentacles. That makes me feel like here that you don't consider yourself in relationships. You don't consider perhaps you are lovable. Perhaps you don't consider that the other person needs to play the game as well. Maybe you feel somewhat... I feel like with this 3 to the 6, it's almost here like when you're in a situation that maybe you only see the other person rather than seeing as a reciprocal agreement. And that would bring the Devil energy in with codependency. So perhaps it's codependency. But I feel like it goes deeper than this here. I feel like it goes deeper because this whole situation is opening you up to something much more than I can see here. Ace of Pentacles is freeing you up for stability. So it's like whatever this is here that you are learning from this person, or this person is telling you, is opening you up to something new within yourself that's going to make you more stable. So it's like it's releasing you from an illusion. And maybe if you haven't seen what the illusion is yet, the illusion may be something deep that you've been doing for such a long time, but you haven't actually seen yourself doing it until now. I mean, it could be as simple as you don't feel loved, or you don't feel that somebody can love you. And perhaps this person is opening that door for you. But whatever it is, I feel like in this reading it's about you. And I feel like in the What's Cracking reading it was about the other person. So there's a very different sort of energy when I go into this one. And I feel like it's got something to do with the 3 to the 6 energy. I'm going to meditate on that later and see if I can work... Oh, so then I pull the same oracle card. Now, not only did I start the reading with the Ace of Swords in both readings, but I ended it with birthing a new age in both readings too. So I think that's quite stunning. All right, and then we have a take a break. So maybe this is something that a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Maybe for many of you this is true at the moment. That's quite interesting. Let's see what it says. Somebody will say to me, Yvonne, that reading was for you. You wait and see. I don't resonate with that at all. But it's quite interesting that I've got the Ace of Swords at the beginning and this card at the end. So I do think Spirit's intervened a little bit. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations. To take a moment from your busy schedule to get off the treadmill of life. To appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. I told you they're trying to get you to take a break for some reason. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you've just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. The It's quite interesting. I'll leave you with that, and I will be back tomorrow for the daily reads, and then I'll be taking the rest of the week, and I'll be back next Tuesday.